Hi everyone, I'm Holly from Nutrafarms, and we're here today with Chef D. And Chef D is going to show us how to make Osso Buco. And I'll let you in on a little secret. Osso Buco is one of Chef D's favorite meals to make.
Holly, you are so right. I love Osso Buco. And Osso Buco, Italian, it's braising meat. It's again, an inexpensive cut that is just kind of jumped off the plate, as it were. We're using braised beef shank. That's what we're doing. This is what it is. You just see this beautiful thick piece of meat here. We have a beautiful marble around the beef, and then of course marrow in the bone, and I'll come back to that. I have my pan warming up here. We're going to take our 2 shanks, and you can just see and because they are beef, they are going to be a little bit bigger as they take it from the animal. Originally lamb and veal, and not everybody likes veal, so this is a great way of doing it. Your whole house is going to smell amazing. So we're going to add a little bit of fragrance to this. So I have a red onion, so we're just going to chop this up. Nothing fancy. And then I have 3 cloves of garlic. We're going to put that in. We're just going to put the onions around. If you have some fresh thyme or maybe some dried thyme, if you wanted to add that to it, perfect. I'm going to add some fresh garlic. I love using Ontario garlic. I might have, Holly, between 100 and 150 pounds of garlic in my garage. And just remember, when you have fresh garlic, don't put it in your refrigerator. Garlic does not like cold, damp places. It likes dry places. So you can put it in the garage, you can put it in your wine cellar, maybe downstairs in your furnace room. That is perfect. It won't go moldy, and it will last almost 6 months for you. So now I'm just going to season it with a little bit of salt. Touch of pepper. And we're just going to turn it over. I'm just going to start seeing it's just going to start browning up. And then I have a whole bunch of grape tomatoes that I got at the market. If you don't have fresh grape tomatoes, you can use canned tomatoes. I tend to like everything local, but when it comes to canned tomatoes, you want to use Italian tomatoes. There's nothing better. They know how to do it. They're fantastic, lots of flavor. So we're just going to put our tomatoes in, and you can put them in whole. You don't have to cut them, because as they cook, they're going to break open and all that great juice is going to come out of the tomato. We're putting in about a cup and a bit of tomatoes, just kind of surrounding our meat with it. And lastly, we need to add a little bit of moisture, which is the braising liquid. You want to use white wine. You don't want to use red wine for this, you want it light, and you want all the flavor to come from the meat. And then we're going to put in about 2 cups. It just smells so good in here right now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this off the heat, and we're going to put it in an oven. And the oven is going to be at 225 degrees, and you're going to let it do its thing. You don't have to put anything over top of it for between 3 and 4 hours. And the whole house, like I mentioned, is going to smell absolutely out of this world. Don't look at it. We'll come back to it in about 2 hours. So we have our Osso Buco. It's been 2 hours. Just start seeing that the tomatoes are starting to blister. You know, you get a little bit of steam happening, which is going to soften the meat, which is the braising. The smell is absolutely fantastic. 2 more hours to go, and we're going to be eating some fantastic Osso Buco. With the magic of TV and video, it's been over 4 hours, and I've actually cooked this off just a little bit earlier. You can see that the marrow is still in the bone. That's what we're looking for. All the tomatoes and all the vegetables have kind of blistered and reduced down. And now, the moment that we've all been waiting for, me in particular. Take our Osso Buco out. Some of the roasted tomatoes and onions and garlic. Just look at that. Okay. Falls off the bone beautifully. Look at that. Just look at that. Tender, buttery. All the flavors, the tomato and the garlic and onions come out. This truly is Chef D's favorite dish.